Greetings, everybody. Akinyi here, president of Teaching Artists Institute. I'm here with a teaching artist and Mandela fellow, Sister Victoria. Greetings to you, Victoria. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your experience here as a Mandela fellow.
Thank you, Hakeem. My name is Victoria Merab Akinyi, and I'm a 2003 Mandela Fellow. And the fellowship has been amazing. It's been one of the most life-changing opportunities that I've had. And one of the things that stood out for me was the networking. And to me, networking just not with the people that we've met in the US, but networking with the people that attended the fellowship, the fellows that came for the fellowship. That was really, really outstanding. I got to meet people that share the same vision with me. They all look forward to changing Africa into the Africa we want, to changing lives, impacting lives. And that is something that stood out to me because you're in this space with people that understand your challenges you go through. They are young as you are, and they are doing it. So they give you courage that anything is possible.
Beautiful.
It's been a great opportunity.
Great. So where are some of the places, and you have been at UMBC for the past 6 weeks, right? 6 to 7 weeks or more longer, right?
So they've been 6 weeks, and we arrived. We arrived in the late June, around 22nd. We arrived in Baltimore at UMBC. The university was beautiful. The people were amazing. And it was different from what we knew back home, the universities we've been to. I'm from Makerere University in Uganda, and it was a bit different. However, what we loved most was we went to, personally, I liked the open space, open works, I think it's called the open works. And when I got into this space and just started exploring it, one of the things I was seeing was the vision that I have for my organization. My organization is called Streetlights Uganda, and we use art to get children off the streets by empowering them to nurture and build, study, discover, and nurture their talents, and show them that they can be anything based on their artistic talents that they possess. So the vision we have is to set up an art academy to offer free classes to the street children. Getting inside Open Works was like me walking into my dream, because I would see the space, I would see the setup. I loved the carpentry store they had, the fashion space, the design space, and these are all things we look at setting up in the academy. So to me, this was like an awareness and a reminder that it is possible, that I can do this, that it is here, it exists. It's not just something that I had in mind, but it's something that exists when I was looking at this space. Yes, their program was totally different from the way I'm planning to handle the program with the children, but it was something that I could learn from. There were leads I could pick from it. So to me, it was a beautiful experience. It's one of the places that stood out. And we also went to the Impact Hub. That was also a very beautiful space. It had a lot of things to learn from it. We went to the State House of Annapolis, where we got to meet different officials. And the mayor of Annapolis, that was a very great man. He was a very amazing man. He was welcoming, engaging. And can you believe he wrote us like letters directly to us, like with our names on them? He was so good. Like the plan that he has for Annapolis, as an interior designer, I really loved that he had come up with a plan of what he wants to do for the space, for the place, and how he wants to still maintain, because there was this region that he said where they used to have the blues, the music, and all the historical music, and artists used to converge there and do this whole music moment it was close to the beach. And when people wanted to use that space to build, he decided that that land would be reserved. Actually, he encouraged for the land to be bought off so that it could stay and be reserved, and it would be a space where people can just go and just have a recreation center, so that the memory of the moments of the blues, the music, the Black American music cannot be demolished. So I love those spaces, plus many more other things that we visit.
Beautiful. So tell me some of the places, some of your classmates that where some of the fellows have been from. If you can, I know there was so many of them,
Yeah,
but
so
just some of the.
we were 25 fellows from 19 countries.
Mm-hmm.
We had very many fellows. We had, let's say, we had Raul fighting criminality.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
he's using sports to fight criminality. We used to,
Mm-hmm.
the reason I did the fighting criminality, it's the way we used to call him and just remember him. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone was remembered by something. So Raul was from Cape Verde. And we also had Lillian from Tanzania. She's using, she's a journalist, and she uses journalism to tell the stories of women that haven't been told, and also encourage and empower women through journalism. Then we also had Amonge from South Africa. And Amonge also does storytelling. She writes books, children's books, and as a way of empowering girls and women and children in the community in South Africa. We had Boniso also from South Africa using. He is a priest actually back at home. He works with the church and they offer scholarships and all that opportunities to the young people in South Africa. Then we also had Patrick Kirenga from Rwanda from the organization called the Rwanda We Want. And also then like it was amazing to meet a guy that works with children, I mean women, and sex education, reproductive education. So that was also something that really stood out. Then we had Brahima from Cote d'Ivoire. And we had different people. We had what's her name from Ghana. Yeah, we had my amazing sister from Ghana, Saudatu, and she was using. She was trying to help women and girls to be safe from early marriage and create opportunities for them. So there were many people. So I would name them Samirati, Elon working. Elon was visually impaired, and Emmanuel. Elon from Kenya, Emmanuel from Nigeria, Blessing from Nigeria. And it was amazing how you could see these different people. It's all about the change. And that was something that really stood out for me. So I may not have mentioned all of them, but I do remember you all.
Yes, no, it's phenomenal. And we probably could be here all day just talking about the wonderful works that many of them have done, are doing, and will do in the future. And so we certainly are inspired that you have decided to stay around for a few more weeks before you go back. So what's that about? Like you're staying in America, people are asking you, "Are you coming back? Are you coming back?" But you're sticking around for a few more weeks, right?
Yeah. So I had an extension of my stay for 1 more month, and my purpose of doing this is the program is very amazing. The Mandela Washington Fellowship, it's amazing, and it's also very, very like intense. Like there are lots of things to be doing. That's why when we were leaving home, we were told that you know what, make sure that the people back at home, you leave them knowing that you're going to be busy and they cannot expect you to be able to conduct work back at home. Right. I thought it was a joke because I'm a workaholic. And I was like, I'm going to do this. It's possible. It's just a joke. And I dive into this place and trust me, day one was relaxing. Day two starts and we are on it. Like you have the class sessions. After that, you have the networking sessions. So it was just a really, really busy time. So I decided to extend my stay so that I could use this time to work with the connections I had already made. Because I met many amazing people that I wanted to further connect with to get to see how they do what they do and what I can learn from them, and if there are possibilities of partnerships, possibilities of working together, because there's nothing you can do as one person.
Yes,
and no matter how beautiful your vision is, no matter how great your vision is, if you are one person, it's impossible to achieve it because no man is an island. Right. Even when you're going to cook, you don't use one stone. You need 3 stones to be able to cook. Yes. So to me, partnership is a great thing, and collaborations, those are very great virtues, things that I really, really uphold, and I never stop learning. I believe learning is a process. Absolutely. It's something that can never end. So to me, extending this stay has been a great opportunity for me to stay around and learn from different people, how they do their things. Just like now, right now, I'm at the Thai space,
Mm-hmm.
the Training Artists Artists Institute, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm at their residency, the Artists in Residence.
Yeah, you got a lot of books behind you.
Yeah, and there's lots of books for me to read
Yes,
from.
yes.
I've seen a lot of books about women
Oh,
and
great, very
strong
good.
women and things that you can learn from.
Mm-hmm.
So there are lots of things. There's I saw a canvas in my room. Actually, this residency offered me a space. I have my own bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw this beautiful plain canvas. I can't wait to paint over it. And also looking at doing a mural with them here in the space, like doing an art piece on the space.
Oh, beautiful.
So
beautiful.
it's a beautiful experience. Like my stay has just lasted, my extension has just lasted, I think 4 days, 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already doing these things. Like I'm already meeting these amazing people. I met Miss Kim, I've met Hakim, and it's just amazing. So yeah, it's been beautiful.
Great. Well, we appreciate your time, and we look forward, because we are coming to Uganda, Teaching Artists Institute, coming to Uganda next year for our Summer Learning Institute and another conference that's going to be in Uganda. So we're looking forward to that opportunity to collaborating again with you in the future as well. So, and shout out to all the Mandela Fellows that are still here, and those that have gone back home. So, anything else you want to say? Anything we missed? Anything? Okay.
Oh yeah. So I hadn't told you about as I was explaining my first 3 days here. I also got to be involved in one of the programs by Thai.
Oh yes, yes.
As I told you, Thai is Training Artists Institute,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a program that we went for. It was a camp, the
Underground Railroad.
The Underground Railroad.
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
to me, this was a very awakening moment,
Mm-hmm.
because I've heard about slavery. When we were doing the fellowship, we went to the African American History Museum,
yes.
and I saw what was. I saw the exhibition about the slavery and all that.
Mm-hmm.
However, this time, this was just a very good experience, like being part of it. Like we saw this house that the slaves used to stay in.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the kitchen, saw it. The kids that were there, I was so glad to work with the kids. They saw there's one of the lady that stood out to them. They called her Rachel. And when I was there, they were like, we can't wait to show you Rachel. We have to show you Rachel. They took me to the basement to see Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a great experience, because the kids are getting to learn about how they came to be in the United States, how they came to be here. And not only that, these people are helping them also to build culture within them, to know that the fact that you are disconnected from your roots doesn't mean you don't have roots, doesn't mean you don't have culture. So there's been a lot we've learned. We also got to visit the Harriet Museum,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
it's been an amazing experience, seeing her story, seeing her quotes, and how she used her strength in spirituality to be able to connect and to help people. She dedicated herself at a young age to be able to help free people from slavery. So that has been a good experience.
Mm-hmm.
And with the kids, we also got to have a campfire.
Mm-hmm.
And during the campfire, I got to share a story with them, which was a very beautiful session.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, storytelling is something that I used to witness was done by the grandmothers when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
It was mainly the grandmothers that were doing it. They would sit at the fireplace and then they tell you stories.
Yes.
So to me, being given the opportunity to share with them a story, I shared with them one of the stories of Gipiri and Labong. And it was an amazing moment. I was so humbled, I was so honored, them paying attention, that was so beautiful. So once again, thanks to Ty for the great opportunity.
Yes,
and I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be in your space and can't wait to do more. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you. Oops.
And yeah, bye.
Okay.